Whenever shampooing a dog or a cat, it is useful to wear either an apron or some old clothes, as you are quite likely to get wet. Wear gloves when shampooing a dog, particularly if you're using medicated shampoos or if you have any allergies. Shower heads are also useful as they help to remove debris and hair from the dog's coat. Firstly, wet the dog thoroughly before starting the shampoo. Ensure the temperature of the water isn't too hot or too cold, or this may distress the dog. Apply the neat shampoo to the dog's coat. And ensure you use enough shampoo to produce a good lather. It's also useful to add more water to the dog as you shampoo to produce a good lather. If the shampoo requires a contact time, this should be started once all the shampoo has been applied. Also, the plug should never be left in the bath so the dog is not standing in the water. Particular care should be taken around the head and around the ears. If required, a sponge or some damp cotton wool can be used around the head area, as is often less stressful for the dog. Particular attention should be paid to the ears and also to the eyes, again working very carefully in this area, and also to the dog's lips. If your dog is particularly sensitive, small pieces of cotton wool can be gently inserted into the dog's ears. Just gently place that in, not pushing it down too far. And this prevents water getting to the dog's ear canal. You should apply the neat shampoo to the cotton wool. And then this is used to apply the shampoo to the dog. The cotton wool or the sponge is also useful to get in between the dog's toes. This is particularly important if using a medicated shampoo for a particular skin condition. Care should also be made to ensure under the tail is thoroughly shampooed, and should also ensure that this area is rinsed well. It's also useful during this time to make sure there is a comfortable environmental temperature for the dog, because she'll be more uncomfortable if she gets too cold. The dog should then be thoroughly rinsed, starting at the top of the dog and working your way down. It's important that you do not let the animal lick itself while the shampoo is applied. It's important to ensure that shampoo is rinsed from hard to reach areas such as the groin and inside the armpits. Again, under the tail should be rinsed carefully. And also in between the toes. Finally, the head again can be rinsed Again, using damp cotton wool. And again, ensuring all shampoo is removed. Once you are happy all shampoo has been removed from the animal, it's worth squeezing them, particularly the limbs, to remove any excess water. And also the tail. A supply of clean, dry towels should be available. It is worth starting with the dog's head first, as at this point the dog is going to want to shake, and it tends to be because their ears are wet. Hair dryers should never be used to dry dogs, as they're not only distressing, but also if they become too hot, this can be irritating to the dog's skin, making it want to itch and scratch. You should ensure that the cotton wool has been removed from the dog's ears. And finally, once the dog has been towel dried, it should be placed on a lead and removed from the bath and allowed to shake. The dog should then be placed in a warm environment where it can be allowed to dry fully.